35.
No shooting coming out.
If you're a punter, the champagne is free, the surroundings attractive, and the removal of your money almost painless. Now, to make sure you don't steal it back, most casinos employ elaborate security systems. This one's more elaborate than most. That is a closed-circuit television camera. The grills on the window, steel. And the dealers, well, they'd give you a pretty hard time if you tried anything. As I don't intend to, I guess it's none of my business.
Loaded and ready to fire. Feel lucky.
Who's the girl?
Strictly a nice bird. If you want to get frostbite, her name's Reb Denny.
10 on 11.
10 pounds on 11 for the lady.
10 pounds and 11.
10 on 11 for me, too.
10 on 11 for the gentleman.
And 10 pounds for the gentleman.
You 11 took some winner.
Thank you.
150 pounds for the lady, 150 pounds for the gentleman.
150 pounds, madame. 150 pounds for the gentleman. 150, monsieur. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for the 11.
Anytime.
I don't know what you got, but if you ever market it, I'll buy some. That was a gilt-edged invitation.
And not RSVP. Cash these in for me. I'll call you tomorrow.
Good luck.
Lucky you've got quick reflexes. I'd better drive you home.
Thanks. I think I've just been elected into a rather exclusive club.
Oh, what's that?
The League of Grateful Women, whose lives have been saved by the famous Simon Templar. Take the next on the right.
You know, I could have nailed him.
I know it. It's just that, well, I'm here on holiday, and I didn't want to get involved in some long police action.
That's nice.
Only nice. It costs 30 guineas an ounce, made to order. It should be sensational. Take the next on the left.
Ah, I'm nearly out of gas. How much further's your place?
We're not going to my place. We're going to a party. In fact, we're there. You will come in, won't you? They're nice people and they'd love to meet you.
Well, I've come this far, why not? Sounds like a swing.
It will be, I promise you. This way.
Good evening, Mr. Templar. There are cigarettes on the table. Help yourself. By now, you'll have discovered that you are a prisoner. Both you and the young lady who brought you here will be released in a few hours and free to do as you wish. Meanwhile, I suggest you make yourself comfortable. Hello. What are you doing down there? Freezing. Yes, it's cold here too. Have you seen anything? No. We're wasting our time. He's not going to show up.
The kid's right. You know that.
Yes.
And what are we doing hanging around here?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
We're hanging around here because Mr. Sunley wants us to hang around here.
Yeah, but if that certain party has any sense, he'll be 1,000 miles away from here by now and still running.
You may be right. But that's not the way Mr. Sunley has it figured. Yes? A car coming. Is it him? Is it him? It's him. Well, you know what to do. Do it.
It's a novel way of thumbing a ride.
Are you Simon Templar?
You want an autograph?
Just get out of the car.
And if I don't?
You can make it hard or easy. Either way you lose.
Let's make it hard.
The easy way would have been quicker. See if he's clean.
You know, when I got up this morning, I had a feeling it was going to be one of those days.
You should have stayed in bed. That way you might have lived to be an old man.
Well, what's his compulsion to see me dead?
If you want to play it dumb, okay, makes no difference. Fix the tire and bring back his car.
Sure. What am I supposed to have done?
There's no supposed about it. 3 hours ago, you broke into the casino, bypassed all the security systems, opened the safe, and walked out.
And, what did I take?
Haven't you counted it yet? I'll save you the trouble. £100,000.
Well, didn't you think we should take the covers off if we're going to play craps?
Well, Mr. Templar, I can't tell you what pleasure it gives me to see you again.
Well, your friends made the invitation irresistible.
I hope they weren't too forceful.
Well, they were the essence of old world courtesy and charm.
Oh, that's fine. Fine. You see, Falcone here kind of delights in causing pain. You know, I was a bit worried he might have indulged himself. As a matter of fact, he still might.
Mr. Sunley, do you want to go on making small talk?
Do you call £100,000 small talk? That's what you took from my safe tonight. I don't think even a man of your extravagant taste could have spent it already. Now, why don't you just tell me where it is? Well, Mr. Templar?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sunley. I can't help you.
I think you can, and you will. See, I was hoping you'd volunteer the information and save yourself the discomfort of persuasion.
See how this grabs you? I didn't take your money, and I don't know where it is.
You leave me no alternative. Take him downstairs.
You want to go downstairs?
Do I have a choice?
Certainly. You can go wide awake or unconscious.
It's not much of a choice.
Over by the door. Open up. In you go.
Very impressive, Mr. Templar. Your reputation is well deserved.
Oh, you shouldn't send a couple of boys to do a man's work.
Now that you've worn off your excess energy, let's get down to more subtle violence. Bring him in. Cuff him up to the pipe.
What's this for? People who bounce checks in your establishment?
How's that for openers?
You need a manicure.
That's enough. Here, take this. Now, Mr. Templar, let me tell you exactly what you did. You got in here after we closed. You must have used great skill to bypass or put out of action all of my security devices. Anyway, you found my safe and you opened it, despite the fact the makers claimed that it was burglar-proof. Then you left the building the same way you came. It's all perfect. Except that you forgot one little old important item.
The closed-circuit TV camera.
Oh, it's too late to remember that now.
Mr. Sunley, if I had done the job, I wouldn't have overlooked it. But don't let me interrupt.
Well, you see, the cameras are hooked up to a videotape recorder. Now, when we ran it back, we had a movie of the whole operation. We took some prints from the tape.
Nice picture. Who is it?
Your car, Mr. Templar?
Certainly looks like it.
Now, take a look at this one. Pay particular attention to the wristwatch.
Pretty, isn't it?
You're wearing one just like it.
Well, I always thought mine was exclusive.
What's that?
It could be the U.S. Cavalry coming to my rescue.
It'll be Vitale with Templar's car.
Now, let's go on. This morning I received a phone call, anonymous. This voice told me that you had robbed my safe and where to pick you up. What have you got to say about that, Mr. Templar?
You're making a pretty good case. I'm almost beginning to believe it myself.
Hi. Mr. Sunley, I found some very interesting things in the back of his car. Jimmy. Wire cutters. Lock picks. And this.
No, this is a real good-looking raincoat. Matches the one in the photographs exactly. Simon Templar. The prosecution rests.
Well, I don't think Perry Mason could have got me out of this one. Mr. Sunley, if I were to tell you I didn't do the job and I don't know where the money is, would you believe me?
I'm afraid not.
On the other hand, if I don't tell you where the money is, your heavies are going to work me over until I do.
I'm afraid so.
Think I'm the one who should be afraid. All right, there's a house on the road where you picked me up. Big pillars at the gate, stands well back from the road. Underneath the stairs, you'll find a cupboard. That's where your money is.
You made a wise choice.
I think so.
You bring the car around.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Templar, you'll understand I can't let you go until we've checked out your story.
Completely.
You come along with us in the car. Marino, you stay here and look after our guest. Now, don't take any chances. You go right out that door and lock it, and you stay right there. You understand?
Right.
If this should prove a bum steer, Mr. Templar, I can promise you a most uncomfortable time when I get back.
Well, I can hardly wait.
But you will. Lock it. And watch him.
You know, it bothers me.
What bothers you?
The way Templar told us everything we wanted to know. I didn't think he'd break that easily.
Yeah, we'll soon find out.
And if the money isn't there?
I will personally give him a treatment that'll make the Spanish Inquisition look like kindergarten.
It's not there.
I'll take him to pieces. You want me to check the rest of the house? What's the point? He wouldn't have given this kind of a lead if the money was in the house. Let's get out of here. Come on, move it.
Oh, she's nearly flat out now.
Looking forward to this. Run the car straight in the garage. Vitelli, if anybody comes around here asking questions after Templar, I don't want them seeing that. Get it out of here.
Hello, Marty.
Simon, where'd you get to last night, huh?
Oh, I became the subject of the neatest piece of framing since the Mona Lisa. Listen, those chips you cashed in for me. I may need the money.
Yeah, I've got it. Where should I bring it?
Oh, a pub called the Ennismore Arms in about an hour. I've got a couple of things to do first.
I'll be there.
Thanks. Good morning.
Yes.
That will make a provocative answer on some other occasion. Right now, I'd like to talk about perfume.
You, want to buy some?
This has your name on it, presumably made to order.
All our perfumes are made to order. May I try it?
Please.
Yes, it's ours. Number 823.
Has anybody ever told you you have a perfect nose?
I don't get many complaints about the rest of the equipment either.
I'm surprised you get any at all. Is there any way of finding out who this was made for?
It'll be listed.
That's a nice scent you're wearing.
£25 an ounce. It's called Perhaps.
For that sort of money, I want something a little more definite.
Here it is, 823. It was made for Miss Rebecca Denning, Suite 144, Royal Garden Hotel.
Thank you. I wish there was some way I could show you how really grateful I am.
Hello? Just thought you'd like to know Simon Templar was here asking about a Rebecca Denning, Royal Garden Hotel.
Thanks, honey. Thank you, honey. Oh, had yourself quite a night. If I were you, I'd lay off.
Spend the rest of my life wondering what it's all about.
Getting killed won't satisfy your curiosity either.
Did you get my money?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I brought you something else that might come in handy.
Thanks.
Nothing else I can do?
Well, I may need help fast, so stay by your phone.
I'd rather stay near you.
Thanks anyway.
I've got it!
Where was it?
In the shower. It's nice to know that she keeps everything so clean.
And what are we going to do with this clean little lady?
Well, perhaps we better dirty her up a little to teach her that she really cannot go around taking other people's money. So we'll give her something to remind her never to do it again.
Hold it.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Suddenly, open up. Open it. I just spotted
Come on in. Shut the door.
Obviously, I saw your car a little bit too late. You seem to enjoy giving my boys a bad time.
Well, they're just not very good at their job.
You get the money? On the bed. Well, now, this changes everything. I don't think we have anything more to discuss, Mr. Templar.
Except who stole it.
Oh, I don't think that's important anymore. Especially since Vitaly is holding the gun on you.
Drop it.
I don't think you could squeeze the trigger fast enough to stop me killing your boss.
I said, drop it.
Go ahead. Should be an interesting experiment.
Forget it, Vitaly.
It's what they call in the business a Mexican standoff.
Exactly. And we'll resolve it by leaving quietly, taking the money with us, of course. Do you have any objection, Mr. Templar?
Seems reasonable, since it's your money.
Vitaly? You will excuse us, won't you?
You fool! You great bungling idiot! Of all the stupid incompetent...
When you're ready to talk, like a nice, gentle, civilized girl, just nod your head. That's better.
Will you please untie my hands?
I must admit this is hardly the welcome I had hoped for.
Well, what did you expect? You let them just walk out of here with the money after all the trouble I went through to get it.
Well, I figured you'd had a hand in framing me.
Of course I did. The whole plan was mine.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, but I have a definite aversion to being killed for something I didn't do.
Well, that was a chance I had to take.
That you had to take. You know, I think I'm going to understand this whole affair a lot better if you explain it slowly over a large drink.
Brett Sumley's casino is a cover. Fact is, he acts as a banker to a number of countries' intelligence agencies. He holds money to pay off agents and to buy information.
You know this because you're an agent yourself.
Yes, I work for CIA. 2 weeks ago, a whole file on U.S. missile sites was stolen. And we know that the man who got it is a freelance. He'll sell to anyone who will meet his price.
His price being £100,000.
Right. The file gets into London tonight. Sumley pays over the money, and that's that.
And if Sumley doesn't have the money, he doesn't get the file.
Exactly. The only way we could stop the deal was by taking the cash.
And framing me for it.
Yes. We knew that if we could convince Sumley that you'd taken his money, he'd be concentrating 100% on you. Leave us in the clear.
The character who attacked you in the garage was a phony.
My partner, Peter Endo.
So you took my watch, my car, the raincoat out of it, made sure that the closed-circuit TV cameras got a good look at them. Or you even planted housebreaking equipment in the trunk of my car. All very cute.
To make quite sure, we even tipped Sumley off with a telephone call. It was perfect. Then you had to go and ruin everything by escaping and tracing me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So, who killed Peter Endo?
Killed. Peter.
Found him at the house with a bullet through his chest.
I can't believe it.
Well, if you didn't kill him, then there's somebody in the game you don't know about. Now, I suppose we'd better figure out a way to stop Sumley getting that file.
You're going to help me?
Why not? I've come this far. Waiter. How much do I owe you?
12 shillings, sir.
Keep the change.
Thank you, sir.
What's that?
It's a Victorian £5 piece.
Lucky charm?
Hardly that. We'd better get going. Looks like it's going to be a rough night.
I understand. Yes. Everything as arranged. Goodbye. The arrangements have been confirmed.
Midnight?
We'll leave in 30 minutes.
you sure they'll come out this way?
Son, this car's down there. I checked. There we go.
You're too far behind.
Wrong seat to be a backseat driver.
Garston? You here, Garston? Garston?
Sunlight?
Yes. Glad to see you.
And are you? You got the money?
We'll talk about that after I've made sure you got the right property.
Well, yeah, but I think that, you know, if we still...
Surprise, surprise. He said, surprise. Still asleep? Yeah. Cover me.
You'll find everything is there.
I sure hope so.
Well, if you're satisfied, let's settle things. I want to get out of the country before morning.
Now, don't rush me. For this kind of money, I'm entitled to make certain.
That's enough, Templar. You're going to get yours slowly.
We can rest up here until I get somebody out from the embassy to pick this stuff up. Why don't you wait in the lounge and I'll fix us some coffee?
Fine. Marty.
You don't seem surprised.
No, just disappointed.
So you have the money and the files.
Gotta hand it to you, Marty. Very slick. Slick as oil.
The whole story is absolutely genuine. Peter Renda was a real CIA agent. He did plan to frame you and steal the money so Sunny couldn't buy the file.
His big mistake was in hiring you and Reb to help him.
You know about her, too.
CIA agents don't always carry badges to identify themselves. They use other things which change every month. I checked with a friend in Washington. This month, it's this coin. I showed it to Reb. It meant nothing to her.
So why go through with it all?
Because I wanted to finish Renda's job for him. And get the people who killed him. You.
That's the gun I gave you. I took the precaution of loading it with blanks. I'm sorry, Simon.
You'd really kill me?
I have to.
Sorry, Marty. I couldn't let you do it. Murder was not part of the deal. Now I'll take the file and the money.
I don't think so.
They're blanks.
I always check a gun. Marty, that's when you gave yourself away. Sorry, darling, I'm afraid you're going to find Prison Grey quite depressing.